Okay, now I'm working on my miniature truck camper today. This is just like the real thing, and I managed to make trailer siding to look like real siding. So this is an identical model of my truck camper. So I'm just updating it, changing the colors to be the way they're supposed to be. I'm going to use a printout of this paneling, which is my paneling. And the camper and the truck, the Chevy version of the same truck. I'm not even paint the model gold to go with the real truck. So okay, and what I'm doing at my mother's house, making grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup. This is Campbell's tomato soup. There's nothing better than real Campbell's, and I'm using the Kroger version of Velveeta for these sandwiches. So, it's like the box cheese is the best grilled cheese. So, and I consider what I'm doing to be stationary van life. I'm going to be putting more stuff out in my rig, So, even though I'll be staying here on the property a lot, when Elvis Travels was on the rancho, if during the time that he was there, he was staying in the Lisa Marie. He might have been on the rancho, but he was in the Lisa Marie. He was still in van life. Even though he was on the property, it's like a tiny house parked on a piece of land. Tiny house or van life, either one. Whether you're staying in one place in your RV or you're traveling, either way, it's still van life to me. Tiny house, van life, whatever. It's all the same thing. Whether you're constantly moving or you move seldom, you're still, as long as you depend upon your rig, for your sustenance, and I need to go through my plumbing to make sure my plumbing is okay, because I haven't tried out the plumbing yet. I don't know if it leaks or anything, so I need to check out my plumbing, make sure it's okay. So I have my mother's house here, so I'm going to walk out the back door and I'll show you where my camper is in relation to this house. Okay, there is the kitchen. And here's the garage where a lot of my tools are to work on my rig at. See, still got some foam paneling and some other things. I've got a mess here right now, but I've got plenty of tools too and stuff. And there's my generator, and I've got a Campbell Hausfield air compressor in the corner. If I decide to paint my pickup truck or even paint the camper, I can use that. Use that to do it with. Okay, now I found this privacy fencing in the garbage, and so I put it up here to give myself a little privacy. And here's more of the fencing. So here's my truck. I've got an '85 Oldsmobile that I'm not really driving right now. So here's my camper, and here's the pickup. And so I can stay here, and I've got a little bit of a little privacy area fence there too. So you can see where I've got my camper torn apart. Yeah, I could stay here for years and then travel on the road multiple times in roads, but I have a home base. But just because a person has a home base doesn't mean they're not a nomad. Because this is not really my house. This is my mother's house. It's not really my house. And maybe if my mom dies, I can inherit this house. But either way, I consider my primary home to be my rig, and I don't, think that's okay. So I'll let you see the front of the house. Here's the front of the house here. Here's my mom's car, and there's my Trailblazer I've been driving. And I want to put this on the road. I just need to do a few things to it. Change the fluids and things. I haven't really done that, since I bought it. And the headache bar, I can sell that and get some money out of the headache rack there. See, I like that privacy fence. It gives me a little privacy when I'm working on my rig or whatever. By the way, I'm going to do a couple of videos on this building here. The story behind this building, and this building back there was built in '98, and this one was built in early '98. So this at one time was a tiny house. In 1998, I built this in early '98. I lived in it. It did have mobile home siding on it, and it has a door, and it had a couple of windows in it, so that I used to live in it. I built this building in 1998. I didn't have any construction experience whatsoever, and I built it and I lived in it for a year and a half, so I still have it and it's still standing. So I guess that's something I'm proud of doing myself. So I'm going to finish these sandwiches, and I'll talk to you later.